Hello and welcome to Minder Plays Medal of Honor Allied Assault Spearhead. This is the tug of war map, Flughafen, which is the airport essentially. So I didn't play this one on tug of war, but I played it on team deathmatch, and I think it was fairly welcomed as a team deathmatch. I think it was just seemed to be a bit more well received. So for this one, we have the Allies need to protect the Allied transport, which is kind of round the back here. We need to, this sort of stuff here. This is like the spawn point. They need to open the first hangar doors, and this is fairly easy for them to do. They can just flip that switch to open it up again if someone's closed it. That almost looks like a stealth bomber. So they then need to turn on the runway lights, open the second hangar door, and detonate the Axis motor pool. So the runway lights, I can't actually remember what they are. So yeah, I did play this one on team deathmatch quite a bit. This is quite a good place to hide, but very difficult to get out of. So I'm just showing you around the map at the moment. So yeah, this is the second hangar doors, obviously. The runway lights, I am going to assume, are in this building here. I mean, it seems like a control tower, so this, they also, in quite a few of the maps that I played, they detonated, removed that AA gun. So, come up here, and is it going to be in this part? Yeah, it makes sense, it's there. So, as a team deathmatch, how was this? I really liked it. Random tree there, shouldn't be there. And with this map, it's one of these where you have a lot of decent sniping positions. So you have, obviously here, you can snipe into there. You can snipe from there, you can jump out of those windows and onto that roof there. Sort of similar there, you see that little sandbag bunker there, you can get into here, but that's a bit more exposed. The main, I think generally speaking, I played as the Allies when I was on this. I just kind of preferred how they were set up. So these boxes are arranged definitely to get up here. That isn't just an accident. So they wanted you to be able to snipe here, and you can see it's just about visible, the people there. But I think here you have a little bit more scope for where you can hide, because you can be anywhere along here, and you can be all the way around the back here if you wanted. However, there is one other little way, little area that you can snipe from, and I don't know if I'll be able to get it. You can normally do it. There we are. So you can get up here as well. So they won't necessarily expect it. Not everybody knows that you can do that, because I think you have to do the thing where you jump right at the very edge. But here, yeah, you can see just a tiny bit more. Because yeah, so if you jump normally, sometimes you don't even jump. You weirdly get in the way. But sometimes you can do it. You have to just jump at the right moment. You can't, however, jump and run along those. I think you can like get onto that little ledge there, but you can't really do anything further. Or what it might be, actually, I'm not going to try, but I think it might even be that there's like an invisible wall about that far in, so you can get onto the very edge of this pillar. But that's it. Same for the other pillars. There is a way, and it might be possible now that the doors are open, but I did, when I was trying this a little while back, just to test it out, there is a way to get on top of here, and I don't know how well it's, not sure how well it's going to work, because I think this is one of those ones where you have to have a I don't know, I can't tell if there's an invisible wall or I'm just missing it. I'm going to try one more time and then I leave it there. So and it might be one where you need that that speed boost that you sometimes get on some servers. Why can't I do it? There you are. Yeah, maybe not. So the way you can do it is you can jump up, and I think you get onto like either one of these parts here, and you can climb to there. And it's a nice little sniping place, but you don't really get to see a huge amount. You can, however, get on top of these rocks here. You can get on top of this one here. That's where I started out from. So the other part that I need to show you is the Axis Motorfall. So this is their starting place, and I think this is very similar to Algiers. No, well, I suppose Algiers, yeah, but it's that. No, what was it? Sabotage the Motorfall, mission 1 level 3 of the original. This is very similar. So you run in here, and you don't have the trucks here, but over here you have a thing that you have to detonate, and then you run through here, and this is a way out to get to the next section. But then that building, there were elements of that were very similar to the original missions. So you can climb up any of these, and I'll show you what I mean when I say you can climb out of them. So you can go onto here and you can snipe there. So nice little view of what's there. You don't really get to see anything the other way. And then if you run, yeah, you have to like stop still in order to fall down. But if I were to go here, there we are, you can see here, but here you're a bit more exposed, so you kind of want to do it where, you know, you're viewing from this angle. So this is a much smaller tug of war map. The only main open area is this big section here and kind of the runway, and so there's decent places to hide. There's also a section underneath as well, which I think if this wasn't here it wouldn't be great. So this, as I said before, there kind of almost has to be 3 different ways of getting from one place to another. So you have kind of the main runway, you could then run through to the control tower, and then you have this underground place. So when I played this, I don't think I used the underground too much. I think the only times were if I was trying to get into the control tower from the Allies base. But this is this section. Go on, go down. Oh, that was quite a bit of health. And this next one that I'm going to assume is going to take me up, not near where the Allies spawn, but in kind of behind that hangar sort of area, or in the hangar. Oh yeah, no, that's fine. Yeah, behind the hangar, that's good. And the final one, I'm thinking, from what I remember, is definitively in the Allies spawn area. So what was that? That's the control tower, kind of a place that the Axis can get to, but you know, the Allies could get to as well, I suppose. And yeah, these are the 2 buildings at the front of the Allies. So the Allies can actually get into the underground part quite easily, because there's one there and then one behind that hangar there they can get to fairly easily. The Axis would get to that one and that one, but if you're an ally and you have control of that area, then that's good. So I really enjoyed this as a team-based match. I didn't really play it as a tug of war. It's definitely one of the more open team-based team matches that I played, but I still quite enjoyed it because it was a good sniping map. Thank you very much for watching. I shall see you in the next part.